What is going on, guys? MindMelt here, and today we are taking a look at Tiny Tina's Wonderlands photo mode. If you've wondered about whether there is a photo mode, whether you can take photos and save screenshots, how you take them, where to find them, everything's going to be in this video. So stay tuned and we're going to jump right into it. So in the escape menu, if you're not on the overworld, I believe is what it's called, the overland world, where you're like have a really big head and you're like moving your character around, you can't do photo mode in there, but you can go to anywhere else in the regular game. You can go in and go to escape, click on photo mode, or you can actually just hit the letter P and it will bring up photo mode. And let me go ahead and reset my camera here, reset the settings, and we'll take a look at how you can actually use this and where to find your photos and stuff like that afterwards. So first thing up is you have a field of view slider. That shows you how wide or how narrow your camera is. You also have a let's get it about here. You also have a roll, which I don't really prefer too much, but that might be the look that you're going for with your shot. Then you have an override focus. This is like your bokeh or blur type of deal. You can set your distance. So if you see now, the castle's more going to be in focus. If I pull this in, my character is going to be more in focus. You can set a focus region. And let's take a look at that. That's going to set different regions on the focus there. And then you have your focus and your focus intensity. Now, I want to go ahead and turn that off for right now. The next thing is your contrast, your saturation, your brightness, and your gain. So your contrast is going to bump the blacks or the whites. Your saturation is going to bump your colors or desaturate it if you want to go for like a black and white type of look. I like to bump it up, maybe just a hair on the saturation side. Obviously, your brightness is going to be how bright or how dark the overall image is, and gain is going to add a bunch of noise and trash to your screenshot. I don't recommend to use gain. I would leave that at probably a 100%, but it may be something that you want to go for. Then you have options to actually hide or show your player. In this mode, you can actually, what I'm doing is I'm holding right click and left click at the same time to grab and move around the image. So I can take a picture of my guy. I can take a picture of my minion if I want, which I think looks freaking terrifying. So not going to do that. My character also looks pretty terrifying, so I'm not probably going to do that. What I'm going to do is actually turn the character off. I'm going to hide, and you can hide or show your damage numbers. I'm going to turn those off. And then you have a film grade. So let's see. This grass is actually kind of cool. I don't really like to apply film grade too much, but it may be again in the look that you're going for. Then there's a lot of different filters. The first one is called #NoFilter. And so you've got sepia, you've got hex wash, art house. Let me bring these filter intensity down so it's not too crazy. Cinematic is really nice looking. And like I said, you can adjust the filter intensity to see how much of that filter you want in the image. You've got a moody, no rest, cyanoscope, drowned, meaty, which is kind of cool, negatron, not cool for my eyes, low light, acid funk, predatory, dark star, toxin, pinky dink, blue shift, ultrasonic, shades of gray, red alert, and #NoFilter. And then, like I said, if you do set a filter, you can go ahead and set the filter intensity. I'm going to move this back to #NoFilter. Then you have vignette. Vignette will take your outside of the image and actually darken it. As you can see here, it's getting darker, darker, darker around the outer edges. The feathering, we can actually fade some of that back and get kind of a cool image here. See how over on the left we've got like a really cool looking sky now, and before it was kind of gloomy and washed out. Let's go back to our field of view, and then also down here you've got some things. You've got lower and raise, so you've got Q and E. So we're going to raise up the image. You can raise the camera up, get a better view of the castle. And right again, I'm right clicking and left clicking at the same time to grab and hold. I don't think, oh, you can just, yeah, I'm sorry. It is right click or left click, I believe. And then you can toggle pause. So if I press R, you'll see these guys over here are actually in motion. If I press R again, that'll actually freeze them. Space, it'll take a photo. If you press X, it'll reset the settings. If you press F, it'll reset your camera. You press H, it will toggle that UI that you're seeing here. And you press escape to close. So once you've got your picture all, I'm thinking this looks pretty good. Maybe mess with the field of view just a little bit. That's pretty cool. And this is going to take a picture in your resolution that you have of the game. So you're running 1080 by 10 or 1920 by 1080. You're going to have a 1920 by 1080 image. If you your monitor, you supports where you can do a higher resolution, you can do that as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and hit space, and that's going to take an image. You can see here I've got photo 0009, just the name that it gives it. Look at this ship over here. It looks really cool, doesn't it? See that field of view just like really lets you actually frame the shot just that much better with the sails. Sails are kind of out of focus, but I think that looks really cool. So we're going to go ahead and press space, take another photo, and then now we're going to jump over and I'll show you where to actually find these, because it's not always the easiest to find where some of these photo modes place the image on your computer. So let me jump over and do that now. Here we are on my desktop, and what you're going to want to look for is when you go to your Windows Explorer, your file manager, whatever it is that you use, or call it on your OS in Windows, you're going to want to look for documents, your documents folder. So look for your documents under your user profile. You want to go to your documents. You're going to want to go to my games, and then in here you're going to want to look for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is down here near the bottom. There's going to be a folder called saved, and then there's going to be a folder called screenshots, and then another folder called Windows No Editor. And this is going to be where all of your screenshots are, some different photos and stuff like that I've taken in the game. Here's Butt Stallion. Here's my hideous character that I've redone. Here's the first shot that we took of the castle under attack. Here's the boat. And there you have it. You can close that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it's helpful to you. If it is, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions or this video helped you out, leave a comment down in the section below, the comment section. You guys know what to do. Do all the things, click all the buttons, and yeah, guys, we'll see everybody in the next one. Keep it sticky, guys.